So we're back. This time we have a 2-digit by a 2-digit, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to split my board. I'm going to use the two most popular strategies, which is standard algorithm and area model. When we have a 2-digit number times a 2-digit number, I like to make sure that my smallest 2-digit number is on the bottom of standard algorithm. And so I'm going to take my ones times my ones place, so 8 times 3 is going to give me 24. I'm going to drop that 4 into the ones place, regroup that 2 over the tens place, and then I like to write a little memo for me on the side here of what to do first, and then I like to do my ones times my tens place, which would be 8 times 2, which is 16. If I add the 2 that I had regrouped up there, that'll get me 18. And then I like to erase the number I had above my tens place because it can sometimes be confusing. Now here's the area where most students get tripped up. We are now done with our ones place here, so I'm going to put a 0 under that ones place to let me know that nothing is going to go here anymore, right? It's crucial that they remember that when they're multiplying a 2-digit number by a 2-digit number, they put a 0, or you can even put an X or a placeholder, whatever, just to ensure that nothing goes there. So I'm going to add a 0, and then I'm going to multiply my tens times my ones place. So 1 times 3 is 3, and then finally I'm going to multiply my tens by my tens, which is 1 times 2. And then all I do is I add these up, so 4 plus 0, 4, 8 plus 3 is 11. I'm going to regroup that 1 over here, and then finally 2 plus 1 plus that regrouped 1 is going to get me 4 for a total of 414. Now we're going to do the same problem in the area model. So again, I'm going to draw my box. Now this time the first time when we had a 1-digit number, we didn't need to split it horizontally this way. This time we are, because we have a 2-digit and vertically. So again, it doesn't really matter where you place your numbers around the box, but I'm just going to split it up as 20 and 3, 10 and 8. And so if you see, I'm just breaking those numbers apart in their place values, 20 and 3, 10 and 8. So I know that 20 times 1 is obviously going to get me 20, but I have a 0 here that I need to drop down into my product. So 20 times 10 is going to get me 200. 3 times 10 is going to get me 30. Students should know 3 times 1 is 3, and then if they want to just add that 0 to the place value for 30. Now here's where the powers of 10 really help us out. Students might not know that 8 times 20 off the top of their head, but they do know that 8 times 2 is 16, and then that 0 from the 20, that's going to transfer to my product as well, so that's going to be 160, right? And then 8 times 3 is 24. Now I like to add some of the boxes mentally if I can do that. If your students can or can't, if they can't, have them just line them up like this: 200 plus 160 plus 30 plus 24, right? Because we're really concerned about the accuracy, not the time, right? So, if it takes them the extra time to have to line them up, that's fine. We're more concerned about the correct answer than how much time we take. So 4, 6 plus 3 is 9, plus 2, 11. I'm going to regroup that, 2, 3, and 4 for 414. So that is a 2-digit by a 2-digit.